I am back. I went through like the first few bosses without realizing that my microphone wasn't even plugged in. So now I'm gonna have to retry. Why? Anyway, we've got mangosteen. Because of the bosses beforehand, like, don't get me wrong, mangosteen is pretty easy. So, like, you know, he's part of, like, you know, the King Guy's Gauntlet. So, like, you know, he's supposed to be pretty easy, I suppose. So next up, we've got Angel and I'd say they're not too difficult once you got the hang of it, but like pretty difficult on the like I wouldn't say it's like that, but like, it's fairly moderate, I suppose. Wouldn't say regular mode worthy, as it's literally one phase, but okay, solid stage play, not too difficult, I suppose. Unless these are all the phases, then in that case, and I'll get to it later. Anyway, we've got Pirouetta. Where does Pirouetta go? Again, pretty easy. With Smoke Dash, like, she's a complete joke, but next up we've got the Anteater. I'd say expert mode worthy. Wouldn't say it's as bullcrap as Grim Matchstick, but still, he's up there. Especially for a last phase, a single phase by the way, not even the entire fight. We've got this guy. It's called John. Don't know his name at all. Don't even think he has one. Let's just call him John. John is pretty easy. He just throws a few bombs. That's really easy. Wouldn't say simple mode, but alright. Room of honey bombs. I don't really know. This is a second phase, with John over here being the first. Might be a bit controversial, but I don't find that too difficult. Like, and that's just his second phase as well. Wait, is there a third phase on here? No, I don't think it is. Third phase isn't on here, so I suppose we have to take the third phase into account as well. Okay. Then I suppose she's regular mode worthy. She isn't the worst, but like, the last phase can be a bit annoying. I wouldn't say it's too difficult, but like we've got these guys. Pretty. Oh, I forgot to say what Room of Honey Bombs is. She just summons a few things in her second phase, then turns into a plane on her third phase, where you just have to constantly jump up. Actually, no, I'm actually gonna move it down. Her third phase is really simple. I wouldn't say she's too difficult. I can usually get her on the like second, third attempt. These guys, fairly easy. I'd say they're still regular mode worthy. Again, I've been playing this game for 4 years now, so anyway, we've got Wally Warbles. So I suppose this is just his first, second, and fourth phase. Yes, I count the feathers as his second phase fighting. Okay. I'd say he's regular mode worthy. His son... His son is not too difficult, I suppose. Just shoots a few things. The Bishop. He's the one reason I can't beat the Gauntlet. I still cannot beat the Gauntlet. He's pretty difficult. I don't know what it is, but I have to play as Chalice for this guy over here, like the Rook. I can't do the Rook like without Chalice, so I'm basically forced to play as Chalice, which is kind of like it's just because of a double jump. You're forced to use a double jump for this guy because you can't get to the top. You can't get to that little platform without using a double jump. And while that kind of takes time, you know, having to do the double jump, meaning you have more of an opportunity to get hit. Anyway, we have got Hildeberg. You know, at the beginning, to be fair, I'd say she's regular mode worthy in general. She can be fairly difficult, although she's definitely going at the bottom of this part over here. Like, generally just isn't too like hard, I suppose. Yes, I know Captain Brimeybeard is there, so I know this is his last phase. So we got this. A simple mode. What's funny is that this part isn't even on simple mode. It's just easy. Like, the bubbles can be a bit annoying, actually, so I might put pretty easy, but... Okay. So we've got this person over here. Don't even know the name. We're gonna not too difficult, I suppose. Just like a few line things, like it's nice that they reused a little that they reused something from like it was an unused boss, I suppose, this, just without the character. The concept was unused though, and now it's back, but it's pretty cool. Anyway, now we've got this dog dude. Pretty easy. Like, I don't know. The fact that Howling Aces was the only boss on Isle, on like DLC Island that I was able to actually S rank, like that just says a lot. Actually, no, he's not too difficult. I wouldn't say he's like necessarily difficult. Like, there's a lot going on, but it isn't like the worst. Oops, rabbit dude. Don't know really. Okay, we've got the carrot from the root pack up next. Simple mode. Just simple mode. It's incredibly easy. Actually, like I get hit on him once or twice, like, so I would say he's pretty easy. Like, he'd be challenging for a newcomer, definitely. Next up we got the cat. Actually, I'd say the cat's regular mode worthy. Like, I personally don't find it too hard, but like, it's definitely intense, to say the least. We've got this cigar guy. Pretty easy, but you know, can kind of catch you off guard a little bit. Okay, this one might be a bit controversial. I don't know, but I find no, not simple. I'd say he's pretty easy. Like his fight entirely is just incredibly easy. Got the candy gun. Yeah, he can catch you off guard a little bit as well, so again, pretty easy. I wouldn't say simple mode. We got this guy from King Dice Gauntlet. No, we're not just you know, simple. Just simple. He's really easy. Got Esther Winchester. I suppose this is supposed to be the entire fight. Like, I didn't see any of her other things, so if it's just like the entire fight on its own, you know what? It's pretty difficult. Ooh, our first running one. I'd say it's regular mode worthy. Oh no, we've got the Muffin Man. He'll get you in your sleep. Again, pretty easy. I don't know. Find them more difficult. Probably the candy gun in my opinion. Oh, I see who we've got next. I'm having flashbacks, guys. I really am. That first phase is absolute bullcrap, I swear. Okay, we've got King Dice up next. Joke. He's an actual joke, in my personal opinion. Actually, you know, I'm gonna move Chips Bennigan down. No, not Chips. I mean this guy. I forgot his name. Oh yeah, Mangosteen. I'm gonna move him down a little bit. Back. You know, I'm gonna move all the debtors down. Apart from these two. These two can be a bit difficult. I'm just gonna have these two down. I'm gonna have these few down in simple mode. Okay, we've got the Devil's last few phases. You know, I'd say it's pretty difficult. No, I wouldn't say it's pretty difficult. I'd say it's regular mode worthy. Okay, we've got this dude next, Dr. Cole. I would say the Devil's first phase on here actually. I thought it was just the second phase. If it's his entire fight, then yeah, I suppose he's pretty intense. We've got Dr. Cole up next. Oh yeah, his first phase is all the way down there. It's just his third. I don't see a second anywhere, so I'm gonna group the second and third phase together. As you know, like they're literally connected. They're both the same entity. I'm fairly certain they're both like literally the same thing, so. And the second phase doesn't really affect anything anyway. If the second phase was, yeah, I'd put it all the way down here, but this, I'd say it's not too difficult. Like, despite what people may say, I'd say it's the first phase that really messes people up. And like, they're so weak on the last phase that they just, like they let their guard down for a second and they get hit. That's why people say Dr. Cole's so hard, but like, really, he isn't too hard. Okay, we've got this. The secret phase? I suppose they mean the last phase. Because I don't know why they put the secret phase in there and not the other one. So I'm just gonna count this as the last phase. I did regular mode worthy, honestly. The last phase is fairly difficult. Okay, we've got these guys, absolute joke next. Oh no. PTSD is coming back. I literally named this top column after this dude. Like, seriously. The one problem I have are the clouds. The clouds are absolute bullcrap. Like, they'll just spawn randomly. Like, you'll be on one cloud at the very bottom, all the clouds will be at the very top. And then you just die because you can't jump over to anything. I hate it. Wait, what second? Second level. And you know, I'd say this one's pretty difficult. Now, if we're talking about pacifists, then oh yeah, this would be all the way up there, but no, this is just regular. So, you know, it's fairly difficult, I suppose. Then we've got Kagami. He's not too difficult. And I suppose they've combined the first and third. So, yeah. I mean, second. What am I on about? There's no third phase to Kagami. Okay, next up we've got. We've got this. I'd say it's pretty easy. Like for a beginner, like it's fairly moderate, but anyway, we've got Remy and Crooks. Oh, they're up there. I'd say they're fairly difficult. They've combined all of Jimmy's phases. Again, not too difficult. Yeah, he isn't the worst, but like he's probably gonna be on the higher end of this. Like, not too difficult part. I don't find Remy and Crooks hard. I'm actually gonna move them down to and we've got all the puzzles. Absolute joke. Like, literally all you do is parry. I don't like the King's Gauntlet, like where you at least, like where you know, like at least you have like a certain gimmick to go on. These you just parry. That's it. Anyway, next up, we've got Blind Spectre. That's what I've heard his name is. Not too difficult. He's pretty easy. The fight as a whole, though, I'd say it's fairly moderate. Like, you're gonna notice I put most of the Phantom Express down, like, you know, like on the bottom half, but the fight as a whole is fairly difficult. So next up, you've got Glumstone. Oh my goodness. He's regular mode worthy. That first phase is bullcrap though. Okay, we've got Goofy. Absolutely simple mode. He's literally one of the first bosses in the game. Now, what I've heard, right, is that people say the root pack is easier. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. Like, just because Goofy is the second boss on the contract list doesn't mean he isn't the tutorial bosses. Like, technically they're both tutorial bosses, but I just find Goofy easier. All he does is jump. At least with the root pack, there's like a bit of a gimmick to it. Like, Goofy's fight is just kind of boring. Though some of the animatics, I have used his simple mode to get some of the times, as I'm actually most used to this fight. Like, I've experimented with this fight a lot. Like, you know how people usually experiment with the potato? No, I experiment with Goopy. On simple mode. Anyway, we've got this guy. Again, really easy. The easiest out of like the Baroness's things, I suppose. Oh no, scroll up. Anyway, so we've got the Rook, regular and worthy. I used to have a really hard time with him, but now it's just you know. Anyway, we've got these two dudes. Pretty easy. Just enough said. Right, pretty easy. We've got the horse guy. Again, pretty easy. Like, it's fairly simple. In my personal opinion. We've got this dude. Not too difficult. Like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, on the Rook as well. Like, just something about the Rook. Like, it's fairly difficult, right? I wouldn't say it's pretty difficult, but like, you know, it's fun at least. It's a fun boss. I practiced my parries with this guy. Anyway, we've got Fair Fever. Wait a minute. Hey! Treetop Trouble isn't on here. That's strange. Yeah, I wonder why Treetop Trouble isn't on here. It's really weird. Like, the second running one in the game just isn't here. But if it was here, I'd probably... You know, I'd probably put it in regular mode. Anyway, this is the other one. Oh, no, I didn't mean to put it there. No, let me... Oh my god, what is going on? Not too difficult. No, it's pretty easy. Okay, so we've got the person that everybody sims in. And I do not get it. At all. For the bosses that I don't have anything to say, I am just gonna put them in. And I'll just skip over the ranking part at the end because this is starting to get really long. Pretty difficult. Expert mode, whatever. Like, this is a pain to S rank. Like, Jesus. This isn't S ranking. If it would have been S ranking, then, you know. Okay, we've got Monkey Dude. Okay, so where's Monkey Dude go? Regular mode. I generally tend to avoid this guy, but like, he isn't the worst. He's like probably like one of the only King Dice bosses I'll put up, like on the higher end. Not to call this dude Captain Briny Man. No. Let alone with himself. Hey, let alone. Okay, so next up we've got the Onion. Now the onion I do tend to have a bit of trouble with. Like, I don't know why, I just do not like the onion. So I'm putting it with not too difficult. He's definitely going at the very bottom though. There's no way I'm putting him over someone like Jimmy the Great. Anyway, so we've got the boards. Boards are pretty easy. So just put it simple. Captain Briny Beard, pretty easy. We got the potato dude. Again, actually no, simple. Potato dude is simple. Now we finally came to the Baroness herself. Actually, no, it doesn't feel right. I'm gonna do this guy first, the waffle dude. Waffle dude, you go in simple. Okay, we've got the Baroness. Not too difficult. Castle comes after you. Okay, next up we've got these dogs. Absolute joke. If there was a tier underneath, I'd actually put them Queen. Queen is simple mode again. Dr. Coles. Oh, Dr. Coles. Oh, his first phase is, I'd say, expert mode worthy. His first phase is incredibly difficult. Actually, no, I'm putting this. It's not difficult. His first phase is definitely up there. Anyway, we've got the skeleton dude. Pretty easy again. Just slams his hands down. That's about it. The one thing I do, actually, no, I'll put him in not too difficult. Actually, just because his head hurts you for some reason, and I find that to be bullcrap. Anyway, we've got Snail Dude. Not gonna lie, this guy definitely got me on my first playthrough. Like, I went in blind, and Moonshine Mob was the first boss I ever fought. Like, just screw you, Snail, screw you. Anyway, we've got this guy. It's a regular mode worthy, he's pretty difficult. Okay, we've got this, pretty easy again. Actually, no, not too difficult. Then we've got the train. Train, not too difficult. Actually, no, regular mode, I do have some trouble with it. Finally, we've got Mortimer Freeze. Again, not too difficult. I find this first and last phases to be an absolute joke. Anyway, I'm gonna do all the ranking off camera now. See you in a bit, because this is 30 minutes of recording and I do not want to have too many videos on my channel, so I'll see you then. Okay, and now these I'd say are pretty much, like, I went back and ranked them to see, like, just, you know, surprisingly I'd say I actually put them mostly in the correct order. It's actually pretty difficult near the middle, in my personal opinion. But once I got to pretty difficult, since it was less up at the top, you know, it was a lot easier, like, to rank. But yeah, I'd say that's about it. I'm actually gonna go edit this part first. This is gonna be the second part, by the way. Yeah, I think this is the person that created it, by the way. I just added a few extra tiers to it, so credits to them, I suppose. Like, for actually making it. Like, I don't have a Twitter account, so... and, you know, I refuse to make one, so... Yeah, I just changed this up a little bit. This is the name of it, so if you ever want to do it yourself, I personally recommend this one. It just doesn't have treetop trouble. I don't know why it doesn't. But anyway, I'd say that's about it. The recording's almost at 40 minutes. This is Carl Jenner, and I will see you next time. I say something now, don't I? Okay.